Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. In this session, we are just going to get an idea what is this material optimization technique is all about. I think we have commenced our journey some time back, studying the profit leadership, which is essentially in 5 modules. In the module 1, we looked at what is the role of the leadership and what are they supposed to do and take responsibility of this whole profit aspects of the business. In the second module, we took up inventory optimization because among the various cost drivers, one of the major cost driver is the inventory. So we have seen in the session 2 about the inventory optimization, applying the DDMRP principles. And the session 3 we are going through on the manufacturing conversion cost optimization, how the lean manufacturing system can be applied. In the subsequent session that is going to come on board is on the material cost optimization. I want to give you some perspective on why are we taking up the material cost optimization as the most important step, particularly in the plastic processing industries. Most of the manufacturing companies, the cost elements are driven by various items. One of the most important in them is the material. So how it is measured is, it is called the MS ratio. So MS ratio is nothing but material to sales ratio. That means if it is 10 rupees is the selling price, in that what is the cost of the material, say about 6 rupees for example. So the MS ratio is said to be 60%. That means the predominant element in the cost of manufacture is the material. So this is the most important aspect as far as the tangible products of manufacturing is concerned. Maybe in a service industry there is no material cost item, but in manufacturing it is very predominant. So we measure this as a MS ratio. So unlike other engineering companies in terms of the plastic processing, the MS ratio is generally about 60 to 75%. That means that most predominant cost item in the product is the material. So that means our focus area must be on the material part of it so that we will be in a position to optimize our cost. So that is what the purpose of the material optimization system. So what are we going to learn is, there are several aspects which are deciding the material cost, and one among them is the way in which the plastic parts are designed. So when I say the design, I don't mean the product design basically, although that also matters. And vast majority of the plastic processing industries are servicing a custom built kind of a component. So that means the product design is not within the scope of the plastic processors. So let us assume a case that the customer has given the engineering drawing and the mold design and mold manufacture and mold trials etc. are part of the plastic processing industry. So one of the aspects decides the material consumption is the way in which the mold is designed, in terms of the number of cavities and the number of layouts, or in terms of the mold flow analysis is used to decide the configuration of the mold, etc. So in this program, we are going to talk about how the design is contributing to the material consumption. Because if the design is not taken care, for the entire lifetime we may be wasting material, and then our material cost will go up and will become less competitive. So in this program that we are going to see how the material optimization can be done in the design stage. The next aspect is when the mold is made and then we are going to prove the mold in the molding machine. Vast majority of the companies do it on a trial and error method. If the molding process is not validated, the molding parameters are not scientifically decided. So then we have frequent rejections and rework in the shop floor. thereby we will be losing material. So in this program we are going to learn about the design of experiment, which is a statistical method by which the process validation can be done. There are many companies which have adopted this design of experiment, which is called DOE, for validating their molds, and they are very largely benefited by optimizing their material cost. So the other aspect of this particular program is we are going to talk about how the material accounting is done. Most of the plastic processing industries, the material accounting system is very weak, in the sense that what is the quantity of material that are stored in the stores, and how much has been issued and how much has gone through the various processes, what is the wastage and what is accounted as the fully finished product, etc. So the material accounting system is very weak. In this program we have designed a lot of ideas and methods by which we can put a very strong material accounting system. Because when we are putting the material accounting system in place, obviously the accountability of the people in the various levels in the shop floor can be easily fixed. So this program is going to address that. So the other aspect is many organizations have no idea what is the specific consumption of their raw material. When I say specific consumption, what it really means is, if I issue 100 kg of plastic material and additives and master batch, etc., how much kg of the material have really been converted into a saleable product. If I am issuing 100 kg, for example, if my actual finished goods net weight is going to be only 80 kg, means that 20 kg I have lost in the various processing stages. So some of the mindsets in the plastic processing industry is that anyway I am going to recycle it, and hence I am not losing the material. This is a very wrong paradigm. Anyway we are spending a lot of money in processing the material, and we want to see what is the specific consumption and how we can improve upon it over a period of time. The other aspect that we are going to see in this program is how the maintenance spare parts are planned and the stocks are being maintained. Vast majority of the companies spends a lot of money in the maintenance spares, partially because the machine manufacturers make certain parts mandatory, and also it's because of the reactive maintenance systems. Only when there is a breakdown they rush to the market and buy the spares and so on and so forth. So since we have learned the DDMRP system in the previous program for the direct material inventory, we are going to discuss how the DDMRP system can be implemented for the maintenance spares, so that the cost of maintenance spares can be brought down. So these are the aspects of the material accounting system that are going to be discussed in this material optimization program. The other most important aspect is the new product introduction. What do you mean by new product introduction? Many of you may be thinking that I am just making a component for my customer, I don't make any new products. But there are companies which has got their own branded products. They will be continuously implementing new products like consumer plastics or any other kind of plastic parts people are making. So going forward, the trade shift is going to happen very significantly, and a lot of companies are going to come from the Western world and the developed worlds to source their components from India. So that means even the component drawing may be given by the customer, but how are we going to manage the mold development and mold trials and implement the products on time is a very critical and important aspect for the growth trajectory in the coming years. So in this program we are going to teach you how the new product introduction can be shortened so that you can produce the shortest lead time new products of the first time right quality with the optimum material consumption. So this capability is very critical and important for the industries which are seeking for many kind of a component sourcing for the export. So this is the scope of this program on material optimization, and we are not going to deal only one item in this program is about the wastage that is happening because of the quality problems, which is going to be a separate module on the cost of poor quality. That will be a separate program about which I will talk about it much more in detail. So I invite all the IGMA members so far attended the program, or those who have not attended the program. The material optimization is going to be a most important and interesting area where your profitability can be improved. So I request every one of you to take this program seriously and take advantage of improving your profitability. Thank you very much. I look forward to see you in the program. God bless you. Take care. Namaste.